Okay. Today's been another day of hysteria and hyenas running around, acting like damn fools. Okay. I was in the laundromat in Louisville. About, I'm between 1 and 3. Okay. Well, I've been insulting that judge alone. Um, that there's something really wrong with him. And it's sweet that they kill people for his baby girl. Mm-hmm. That they drugged and framed me for his baby girl. Mm-hmm. There's something really wrong with him. And they publicly humiliated me, sold the law again across the United States. And it's so sweet they're doing it for his baby girl. Okay? There's something wrong with them. And these men that are helping out, are they doing the judge too? Mm-hmm. Because there's a little something, something besides payoff going on. I went and took Danny to counseling when he was 13. The counselor, Georgina, told me, Karen, men that hurt women, they're either can't deny their uh, lust for other women and they take it out on other women. They're gay and they deny their lust for men and they take it out on women that are their child molesters and they take it out on women. I was laughing. She said, Karen, it's a proven fact. These men that hurt women, they have one of those three in their life. Okay? So I'm saying, oh, I said, oh, isn't it adorable? Yay! Oh, let's see. Walmart. We stayed out the gunshot night because Dave's girlfriend's prettier and the guy running it didn't blame us. Those men are really dead. Yay! We did it for the judge's girl, little daughter. Isn't that sweet? Asian lady lives in town. Her children don't have a father. They publicly humiliated me across the United States. They beat, raped, and tortured me when I tried to get her help at 19 between July and September 19. Agent Stalker, old fat white man, admitted that they did it to me 8/18/4:42 p.m. at shopping. Agent was seen with a stalker raping her. And at FedEx 8/27/3:05, 10 minutes before. Agent said he raped her because she didn't call 911 on the gunshot night. What I just say about the agents saying they stayed out of it, the register, 2 young African American agents with dreadlocks, and a white hair guy with gray hair and a mustache at Wood Forest. We had backup. Mm-hmm. It should have been an internal investigation. Where the hell was everyone? 2 men are supposed to be dead and a man's crippled. Isn't that sweet? They did all that for that baby girl. Mm-hmm. That's how morbid sick all these people are. They're morons. They call them idiot people. They are. You want the top 10 stupidest wanted list. They're right outside my door. They run around like hyenas, bragging. While I was in the laundromat, the judge found out what she said about his baby girl. He's going to take care of her. You want to? They tape an audio in there. You want to get them? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. They blatantly blare their crimes. Blatantly. They have no shame. Okay? Now, I was in Shine on the 15th. I had an appointment around 2:30. I got enough technology in me and around me. My car tapes, the chip tapes. It's like talking to a fucking robot. And they sold a login to that to dehumanize me. 12/21/18 stabbed in the neck of the refrigerator like the Amazon delivery driver said. There's real cases. The FBI took responsibility. Altman Hospital 3/13/2:53 p.m. The agency chipped me in a damn bastard neural chipped me and they already knew. There's a CT of it at Mercy Medical Radiology Department within a few days of that. But under dye, it hurt like hell. I have a dent in the back of my skull. The wires are here, and there's a crack with pulling into the bottom of my skull. It hurts. They're waiting for me to die for that baby girl. And they're still running around and saying it's for his girlfriend. I told you, Kathy is a rouge. She's probably next. No. Dave, because it was an FBI investigation on the gunshot night. He made a mistake and a big one. He showed up at the house with assassins, and the house caught him. Of everything I said that I heard outside, everybody heard. How they murder those men and they're really dead. That's how not funny this is. And they sent people up there to burn everything within a few weeks of it. It's always said as big as a lifted truck and high as a first-story building. I looked at an ambulance. It was big as an ambulance. That high in a foot of snow in January. They cleaned it up. And those men are dead. I told you where to find the widow. Macy's. I go to walk out, and she's at the men's clone counter, sorry. Leaning into an older Asian couple. I found out she's trying to get us help. I told these people to stop saying stuff to her. On the 5th, 2 of October of this year, I'm in Belden. McDonald's, they tip outside there too. Lady walks out. They did all this because he liked his girlfriend better. Okay, on the 5th, Huntington Bank, Cleveland Avenue. Tape and audio. They want to follow me around and read my thoughts and dehumanize me? Because if I was human, this would be wrong, right? Because we have a constitution, right? We have a constitution that protects me from everything. Right? We're not Kim Jong. This isn't North Korea. We have a constitution, right? Plus, we also have a U.S. Supreme Court ruling, 18-10134. Remote neuromonitoring, electronic brain links. Our U.S. government recognizes illegal synthetic telepathic war weapons as an illegal strategy from other governments use to get the truth, to silence whistleblowers. Mind-controlling chips. And it's done by perpetrators that do heinous crimes of assault. It's against all basic human rights and all human dignity, and they put the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th over. So where do they have the right to go against the U.S. Supreme Court and the U.S. Constitution? They know. Okay, now Huntington Bank, the 5th, 1:53 p.m. Go a few minutes before a lady walks in. I don't want Melissa getting anything. I watched her think about everything they did to her. She twitches. That's okay. They knew they made everything up. They just didn't want anybody to help her. Melissa's kids already confessed they lied to Flora. And she read them out October 23rd, 2019. Of course, it never happened. Of course, it wasn't true. We made it up. It was a game of pretend. October 2nd, into the 3rd at Mercy Medical. A lady standing outside. There's tape and audio out there, too. She's an informant. They're all lying on her. I'll make sure nobody says anything. The lady in the apartment building before me, second one close to the fence. Now, my car door was open, and the chip taped her on the, August 9th of this year. It's funny, she figured it out. Dave drugged her and told her to say it before. It's so funny. Well, no, it's not funny. And the guy with the badge showed up a few days later, they took him around the corner. Yes, they did drug her before, including Dave. And with a roofie truck, and told me to say it. Now, August 8th, about 8:15, 8:30 at night, I go to get out. They're around the corner where I can't see them. Did you know he fentanyl her and told her to say it? No, we just found out. We just didn't know. They already knew the kids were lying. So they're going to put their dirty little fingers in there and think they could get some money out of this. October 10th, 4 a.m., my apartment tapes. They said it loud enough at 4 a.m. right around it. She's rated as a judge from that courthouse doing this. Memorial Day weekend 2019 food counter. Walmart 62. For it's my daughter, her husband dates. He met her in Vendo at a store when she was having a stomach spell. It's for my daughter. They did all this for. Oh, they kill people. For the precious baby. And it's our family watching her and doing this.
And for who's Karen's rich boyfriend but the state of Ohio who protects her? Where I had all the legal departments follow me around because they're trying to shoot me. They had driving and 6 stalkers and the gunshot night. Everybody said I had a rich boyfriend. I didn't have anybody. Okay? But yeah, she's mocking me for it. It's Michelle's mother. Judge Pete. They said it outside Paul's, my one client. What was it, about 4 days ago? They came out of the other building. It's actually Judge Pete doing it to her. Judge Timothy's wrapped up in this really tight too, because I told you the undercover police in the courthouse worked the case. They knew everything, and they didn't arrest Dave for aggravated assault with internal injuries. Admitting I had people, paid people to know where I was. Let's see, had people threaten me and worse. Yeah, they showed up. They tried to kill me, and they killed other people. And on top of it, now that when I clock out of Shine, I check out at 4:27. Go around a little bit before, because I went out to smoke a cigarette. There's a fat guy with black hair, dark eyes, and glasses walk by with a guy. Okay? Yeah. He was in Verizon in June, like around June of 19, with that crazy blonde lady that's more in love with Dave that lied that she was a psychiatrist running around acting like a nut. Yeah. Well, a guy come running down the steps. If you're going to be doing that to her, I don't want any part of it. Part of the case, they were trying to get Ben to hang me or take me out to a field and beat me to death. They're doing it again. It's not funny. Yeah, none of this is funny. They're murderers down here. Extortionists, druggers, framers. You name it, the top 10 wanted list. And they're blaring their crimes. They know Dave roofied me. They know the church did. I even have 2 witnesses on my phone. And they sold a login. Some guy said, I've watched Karen Around the House series, and I know that ass drugged her before. They made it a fucking series. Did they have my permission? No. Did they share the money? They're selling agents, they're selling the login for money. First it was it's going for login's going for $25 a pop. And then all of a sudden people, hey Karen, if you didn't hear John's kids right on the 3rd step up, Dave's girlfriend isn't Michelle, it's Michelle. I'm like, then people say this, they'll say that. I can go 50 miles around, people say stuff to me. When during the case, people showed up from Washington State, California, Texas, Wisconsin, Gentlemen's Club from Florida, Indiana, Illinois. Several people from Illinois showed up. Tennessee, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan, North Carolina, Maryland, and Georgia. It's not funny. They put it out like a reality show, like when you drop people off at beaches or you find the right guy or girl. It's not funny. Is the government going to kill Karen for Michelle? They already killed 2. Somebody needs to get down here. This isn't funny. Now they say, if you look at where I check out, the little girl looks right at me. It's the truth. They're paying people to make fun of you now. It's not funny. None of this is funny. Not a damn bit of it. Now, I've never talked to no officer, no agent, and no man. I talked to Dave. When I did, I taped him. Okay? Melissa's childish. You're good to everyone. Even went back to when I watched him like 6, 7 years ago. Then nothing bad happened. We were on the phone all day. We were actually video chatting. And they left happy. I know nothing bad happened that day. We were on the phone all day. I know. Yeah. And then other witnesses of all the different times Melissa was fine and the kids were fine. Yeah. Trust no man. And now there's more and more witnesses. And I told you about the lady on Fairlawn. She'll be back in a few days. She's witnessed that of the church people breaking in before drugging me and telling me to say I was a weirdo molester. And that was around May 25th. car and shit picked it in them Wendy's crew. Yeah. Talking about it behind the taping auto in front of Jeff and a bunch of other people. They were calling them bastards. And he told Jim and Brian that it was too dark for him. And I taped him. Taped Jim and Brian with their permission. They knew about it. None of this is funny. Everybody knows I was drugged and framed, and there's people witnessing all over the place that even Dave did it, and they know the kids are lying, and they knew this was all wiped out 2 years ago. This is how stupid it is. The Massillon police tell everybody I'm innocent. They actually did their investigation. It's a documented me game of pretend. And on top of it off, Melissa's confessed to people she lied in town, and more people said stuff out of the window. She knows nothing. Everybody knows nothing happened to those kids, and they need to thank God every day I'm not their mother. I beat their ass with a belt. But like they said, it's sick. They go to that occult, and it's sick. These judges are wrapped up because of my baby girl. They're, yeah, doing it because they like to kill people for her. Somebody needs to get down here before he kills more. And I shouldn't die for a young little blonde bitch. They like to kill